All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we are back with another episode of God's Raid. Yep, we are moving forward, and we have our first legendary on the team. If you've been watching my videos, you might have seen a sneak peek, or if you saw my community tab, you already know that we have a legendary hero on our team. So here we go. Let's look at what we got. So we do have the Divine Priest. We did reset our priest and bring Divine Priest in. Now our power dropped dramatically, but we did get a ton of gold. As you can see, I have 600,000 gold now because we did have a bunch of ascensions on my priest. So I got, I think, like 1.2 million gold back by resetting her. It only cost me about 200 gems. So yeah, I wasn't that upset. Now, the whole thing with this is that what I'm trying to do here is that I want to build a human team that is reliable and really good. So we do have this whole team set up. Now, what I'm thinking here is eventually maybe we might remove Spear Knight and bring in someone like, I don't know, we have the other, here we go, the other human. We do have Viking Princess. There's no rush to bring her in just because it's going to take a while to build her up to the point where I have Spear Knight. And even with the reset, it's still going to make her not as good as him right now. So we're going to see how it goes. We're going to wait. I do have some parts for her to ascend her. I don't have anything to ascend Divine Priest, but she really is that good that I said screw it and I just switched her out. So she's 15,000 power. I believe my priest was almost 30 or 40, somewhere in that range, 30, 35. So yeah, we lost about 15k power, but she's already doing way better. We like her, and we're going to build them out. And then we also have we actually have a couple of other heroes. I mean, we have a bunch of legendaries now. So we started building up our side team. So this is going to be the heroes that we will eventually build into. So we do have Orc Swordsman. He's really good. We do have Banshee, so we are going to be building her. We are building Divine Priest. We are probably going to be building up either Paladin or Orc Chief. We do need a Beast hero, so we may end up just picking Paladin. I'm also going to mess around with the teams as I go. I know that Banshee and Orc Swordsman are the two I definitely want. As far as everyone else, I'm still kind of on the fence. We do also have Giant Robot and we have Orc Hunter. So we do have a bunch of random ass heroes that we can start working on. Um, I'm considering not even building these right now and just going for a mythical hero right off the bat, but I'm saving my pieces. I have enough to do it right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to use the pieces that I have for Orc Swordsman or anyone else to do it. So we're not going to do that yet. All right, so that's where we're at on heroes. We do have a lot of things that have changed as far as gear and heroes. So Knight Commander is basically in legendary gear now. We did get this piece right here, and we got the armor, I think, just today. So there we go. He's in a lot of really good gear. He has a ring. We need to get him an earring, and he is at 27,000 power. We did get another upgrade on him. Here we go, level. We did get another, here we go, Ascendance, Transcendence. So we did get another Transcendence. Now we need 20 pieces to get him to the next level. And then we also have my boy here, Spear Knight, who is max level, totally ready to go. We started getting awakenings. Apparently, the way this works is you click a thing and you have to awaken it. You get points by leveling up, and you get between 1 or 3. See, you have chances up to 20%. Yeah, 20% of a level 3. More than likely, you're getting 1. We got a 1 and a 2 on our skills, and then the more you move up, the more of these points it uses. So yeah, we want to try to get that as high as possible so we can get him some really good damage. But that's where we're at right now. You can go in here and split it up. See, I have 1 point, so I can use 1 here, but we're not going to do that. We are going to focus solely on attack because attack is the only thing that is stopping us from progressing in anything in this game. So yeah, attack is what we're going for on pretty much everybody. Probably even my healer. I'm not going to lie. Like literally just attack on everybody because the hardest part about this game is taking down tanks. They are way too heavy with HP and they just last forever. So attack is going to be the only thing that matters in this game right now, as far as I can tell. Crit rate, obviously, crit damage, things like that will be very helpful as well. We have Poseidon still on Power Fist. He is 2-star. We can get him to 3. We would just have to level him up. She has a plus 10 epic weapon and some other stuff. Uh, Spear Knight has a plus 10 weapon, and he actually has all of his accessories now. So I have accessories for everything. This one we are in the process of leveling. We just got it recently, and he's got some epic gear. Like I said, Poseidon's basically just in her stuff. I mean, Power Fist is basically just in her stuff, so that's where she is. Assassin has a plus 10 legendary weapon, so that's good. And she's got a couple of other things. We did get this earring, so we can get ultimate attack multiplier, basically getting us some more damage when she does those hits, that jump attack, and then smacks people in the face, or the spin move actually does more damage. And then on her, we haven't gotten a ring yet. I've been trying a couple times. I've been leveling up some stuff, as you can see. You can look here. I actually sold off a couple rings. We have a bunch of really decent rings here, just not for this anyone human. And then we have a couple of other accessories. We just got this one. So this is equipped heroes ultimate skill levels increased by 2. That's really good. So yeah, we have an undead earring, which is very nice. So that will be good. And then we also have this undead one, which has equipped skill increased by level 2. So we do have some reasonable rings that we've gotten. So I'm hoping, we're hoping we're going to get something. And then as far as Thor, I put him in the gear. We reset some of my other heroes, some of my low-level heroes that we're just not using except for raid, and I don't think we need them anymore. So we're just going to start building up a couple of other heroes and seeing how they do. So now Orc Swordsman's really good. He's kind of going to replace my assassin if I had to guess, like as far as on a team, because he can kind of run around and kill things from the back row. So that's what we want. We want to keep that back row killer. So I think he's going to be the one that we move forward with. And obviously Banshee is going to be great for that attack thing. It's going to drop the attack of enemies, and it's going to increase the crit damage and rate of our heroes, which is always good. Everyone else is now back to 0. We don't really have anything here. There's a couple heroes that have like 2 levels, whatever. But yeah, I think the next one on our list might be Paladin, only because she's really, really good at protecting the team. And that helps on some of the campaign levels where we're trying to 3-star them, and it might be a high attack damage enemy. So yeah, she might be something that we do. Orc Chief is really good, but I comparative to Paladin, I don't really think there's an argument here. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards Paladin. Really, it's going to come down to which heroes have the affinities with each other and which ones I can kind of mix and match. So we don't have all the legendaries yet. So we're still kind of waiting around. There's a few that I definitely want. I just haven't decided. Obviously, that mage hero is insane. Literally the most broken hero in the game, as far as I can tell. Let me see. If we go into here, let's go into here, and let's go into collection. Let's look at heroes. So outside of mythical, obviously, which one is the one I hate the most? He's in here somewhere. Here we go. The Duke of Darkness. He is the Duke of Dickheads. He is insane. Like, this is an insane hero. Deals damage of 100% attack to nearby enemies. Hurls 10 thorns at random targets. Each deals damage equal to 30% of attack. Ultimate charge is increased by 10% for every crit. Then ultimate deals damage equal to 550% of attack to all enemies within range, and deals additional damage equal to 50% if the target is stunned. Like, all right, so it doesn't sound too crazy, but if what I'm reading is correct, he's going to hit 10 times with this skill. All right. It's going to charge his ultimate by 10% for every crit. So if you have insane crit on this guy and he's critting every time, he's basically just going to charge his ultimate almost immediately. I actually got killed by him a couple times in the arena because he just charged his skill up 100 times in a row and just killed us. So yeah, this guy is going to be probably your target damage dealer for arena or for anything. Honestly, he's just ridiculous, and he looks cool as hell. I mean, he looks badass, but he's one of the few heroes I don't have yet. So unfortunately, yeah, I have a feeling he might end up being one of the top nukers in the game as of right now. I know that a lot of the higher end ones are a little bit better. I know that Flame Orc, the guy who jumps around and just kills everybody. Yeah, he's a mythical hero. Yeah, that guy's the best apparently. But this guy is really good. So if you did pull him early on, I would say, yeah, you want to build him and get his crit as high as possible so that you can get this going, maybe get some attack speed. He's just going to basically just light stuff up and never stop dealing damage. But yeah, that's him. That's the one we want. Let's get out of here. See, we are missing a few legendaries. So we are missing Skeleton Monarch, Monkey King, Harpy Queen, and the Dark Witch. Funny enough, the one that I would probably want just because she is a high damage dealer and because she's human. So yeah, she'll probably be on my human team. And then there's also the other human that we want is Esther, just because she's cool and she's a human, and maybe we'll have 2 rangers. So there we go. That's where we're at on heroes. Where are we at everywhere else? So challenge in the tower. We are on floor 150. We're on 62 of the human tower. I think I could have gotten farther. I just got sidetracked and it reset. So I have another day and 13 hours until I can go back in here. We haven't really touched the other ones. We're not even working on another team yet. We'll worry about it later. I'll consider it free stuff once we get to it. Maze Island, we're not really pushing too hard on here. Like I said, we're just kind of waiting around. I just got to stage 12 today, I think, just because I was getting books for the healer. Maze of Ore, yeah, 13. That's because we need to do some crafting. And then we're on stage 7 here just because I literally don't do this almost ever. I really should get in here. Here, let's just do one right now because I really should do it. So let's bring her in. It's good because we have to start bringing my healer back in anyway. There we go. We did get Ares up to 3-star. So now we have, I think, 200% attack increase, which is very good for these battles because, yeah, like I said, you need attack and damage. It's the number one thing you will need. I mean, look at this. This is a stage 8 boss. My team is like basically 200k power. And look at that. Like, it's insane how much HP these guys have. Like, beyond ridiculous. So yeah, you're definitely going to want to look for that defense down. I so far I've only seen one hero that has defense down, other than what's her face, the Banshee chick. So yeah, we might have to consider just bringing her in eventually. Maybe just build her on the side and then just use her for these kinds of fights, just so we can drop the defense of these enemies and kind of kill them quicker. So that's going to probably be what we do. I don't know if she's worth taking up a slot. That's the only thing I'm like a little weary on. I know she's good for fights like this where you want to do it faster, but I don't know if I can warrant her bringing her into a fight. I don't know. I know she's really good. That's the thing. I know she's amazing. Like, I know she's good. I just don't know how I feel about her as taking a spot on a team as far as like arena and things like that. She does help. I mean, my assassin usually kills her in like 3 seconds once a battle starts in the arena. So she is going to be a hero that's not really attacking. She's just helping the rest of the team do damage. So if you have some really, really high end strong heroes, yeah, I would say she's more of an end game hero, I think. That's just my personal opinion. Like I said, I don't really know 100%. I know she's great, and I know I want to build her. That's what I know. Those are the things that I am aware of. Let's increase our energy. I usually buy the 100 every day, and I am getting up there in level. We're at level 18, so we can now save up 71 energy when we log off. So that's even better. What do we get? We got some new quest stuff, right? We got a new quest battle. Here we go. We did get some summons. I think we got a legendary hero from the poll, which was great. That was the demon skeleton guy. So we got him from like an actual pull, I believe. Yeah, we got him, and then we did also upgrade. We got this guy from fusions. So we got Death Knight also. So we've definitely got some good heroes. We're just going to wait a little bit, try to get them built up. The healer, like I said, is just awesome. So arena, we are in gold 2. What do we got? 2 fights left. This is a kind of a toss up. I actually did fight here, and I did like recently. I just put it on auto, and I got 5 wins out of and 2 losses. Like, I just kind of don't care. We just kind of, like I said, we consecutive battle. If we lose, we lose. We win, we win. It's literally just up to our what skill goes off at this point. Oh yeah, we did forge Balder, one of the gods right here, Balder. So he is an absolute god, and he's a human absolute god, which is good because it gives my healer some extra defense and stuff. And he's good for, I mean, of course they're going to use it. It increases our defense, which isn't ultimately very good for the arena unless this guy's going. But as you can see, it seems to be working. That's Hercules, right? That's his name. So yeah, that team was a little bit lower power though. So I'm not really surprised we won that one. But yeah, the defense and resistance is actually not terrible. Like I said, it really just depends on what team you're fighting. Everything's going to be based on a team. If you're doing consecutive battles and just not watching it, yeah, it's not going to matter. But if you're actually trying to beat teams specifically by doing things, look at that. My assassin just flew to the other side of the screen and just killed their damage dealer right in the beginning. And this orc is really good, I think. But there we go. She's running around. No one's going to use attack up, so we're not going to win. You know, and it's like that's basically how I know a fight's kind of crap is when we don't get that attack up. All right, we did win, so there we go. A lot of times, what happens right there is it waits for Poseidon. So I honestly think Poseidon is coming out of my team. Like, I really want to just pull him from the team once I get somebody better. All right, there we go. We're in a whole new fight. So we don't have any more things, but we could. Yeah, most of these aren't going to be too bad. This one will be a toss up. I think I've lost to teams that are 140,000 power. Like, it's just this number right here literally means nothing to me in the arena. Just auto it and fight it, and that's it. Like sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You're gonna get. I've beat teams like this where they're all high end heroes just because my skills went off in the correct orders and their didn't. So just like your skills won't go off the correct way, their skills won't go off the correct way. So it doesn't really matter. We don't care about power. You're going to beat people below and above, above. So we're just about to hit gold 3 here. So we are doing really well. I mean, this team is working. I'm very happy with them. I think now that we're going to be starting to get more attack on Spear Knight, that's going to help. He's literally just about to hit that 50K mark. It's like I'm like, just come on, just give it to me. I don't think I have anything to level though. Let me enhance. Do I have any more? I do. I have one more here. Let's just go back into because we have a lot of gold, so we might as well upgrade these things. Nope, no, stop it. What do we want to do? We want to craft. Here we go. We want to craft. We want to craft equipment materials, equipment enhancers. That's what we want. So we want to make a bunch of these. We want some blues because I do have some pieces that I want to upgrade anyway. I really should save it for purples and legendaries, but at the same time, I think we're gonna have to try to really get some accessories. There we go, and now we can go to hero, and let's get this guy all fixed up. So we want to get this up to 7. That's the first thing. That's the main thing actually, because you want the extra stats. That's really the goal here. So 3 times, hopefully it's enough. Usually I lose 1 or probably go to 6. Oh, it actually went right to 7. Look at that. So now he's got a little more HP and defense. And then I've been going over to here, this one, because we want that enhanced skill power. So let's just do 1, 2, 3. No, 3. Let's see if we can get this to at least 8 or 9 with some luck. All right, so we got 8. So that's good. Now we only got 2 tries. More than likely won't hit 10 at least, but at least maybe we'll get 1. Nope, we got nothing. So at least we got a little bit more crit damage, which is good. I'll take it. And now he is seriously that like 1 more level would have did it. Do we have any purples? No, we do not. We are out of purple. Where can we get him some damage? Where can we get him some power? We can get it by doing this. That's sad. I'm not doing that just for 50K. I was like, I ain't doing that. All right, so either way, we're almost there. Now, as far as everything else, Pandora's Box, we do have 5% crit damage. Nothing great. We haven't been focusing on it. But the next quest that we are on now is to do Pandora's Box 30 things. So yeah, it's going to be a while. The 10 took me forever. So it's going to really require me to actually stop and craft stuff. Even autoing campaigns is not enough. So we are going to do that and just see what happens. I mean, maybe I'll just farm some stuff. I can't justify doing this quest right now just for a legendary weapon that I don't even have the stones to level right now. So it doesn't really matter. We have reasonable gear right now. We should just focus on our accessories with the skill damage and the crit damage and all that stuff from the accessories to kind of push ourselves forward into the next areas. And then let's see, as far as everything else, I haven't really been focusing on Hall of Gods. We've really just been leveling and doing campaign. Like that's the main thing. This stuff we're basically where we were on the last video. I haven't been pushing it. I only farm it for leveling gods. Once my heroes are all maxed, yes, I will probably spend a lot more time in here to level up my gods a little bit more and get those skills done because they cost a lot of gold. So we'll see how that goes. I think the tower we can't move forward. I think we're on stage. Actually, no, we just beat stage 151. Okay, let's put her back in. There we go. Right now we're probably just going to be leveling to get everybody to 5-star and to try to get my healer up to 4-star so that we can get her a little bit stronger just so she doesn't die. I don't want her to die. That's the main thing. And she's really good at healing and putting up shields, but she's very low level right now. And as you can see, we're getting our butt handed to us here. These fights are getting a lot stronger. Stage 150 was very difficult. It was it was 2, I believe. Yeah, there was 2 of those assassins. 2 assassins. But here, as you can see, this guy, Orc Swordsman, kind of flying around doing stuff. Yeah, this is a loss. Like I said, 50 was a pain in the ass, so we'll see. These fights are very difficult. Don't get discouraged. Just do something else and then eventually come back to it. You'll be like, oh, I'm 30,000 power higher, and then you'll just go in there and kill it. Just honestly, sometimes just having one hero survive longer is more than enough to beat it because like say your healer's getting attacked by that guy in the back row, if she can survive longer, it gives your attackers a little bit more time to kill the other guys and then come back and help. So yeah, just a little bit of HP helps. This area has been a little rough. We did get through. All right, so we are 3-star here. We did get all of this stuff here. We got these pieces, which is how we upgraded all of our legendary gear, and that's 30 pieces of stones. We're close to getting another 10 pull, and then we get another legendary hero at the end of this. We've never been to Sovereign's Castle, so that's going to be interesting. I think this fight is very hard just because of the damage output. So we're going to go in here, and maybe we'll switch. Let me see. Maybe we'll switch this to something else. What does Thor do? He creates a storm that deals damage and silences them. You know what? Screw it. Let's try it. Enchant. What's the problem, right? She's going to be less damage, but maybe we'll get something out of it. I'm hoping that having Odin on it. I'm actually getting some reasonable gods too. We almost have all of them, except for the absolutes. We almost. I think we're missing one god, and that's the what is that? The Anubis, I think. So we'll see. We're gonna try and save everything. Oh, this is only 2. Nice. That's even better. More damage. That's what we want. We basically want something to kind of supplement the damage while we're waiting for Ares to pop up. So we're essentially going to use Poseidon to get our shield, so we don't die on the last round, and everybody's kind of going. I think there's like the 2 spear guys in this fight, and it's kind of irritating. So we're going to do that, and then maybe we'll pop that. So we're going to do Poseidon first, then we're going to pop Ares so we can get some of the skills to go off. That looks like it's doing well. And then once we get Odin, we'll pop him. There we go. So now we've got Odin going. That didn't do too much. It's just silence. So yeah, hopefully, there we go. Assassin got her. So now we just got to, oh, see, this is the problem. Actually, last time Assassin didn't die. These guys are very strong, by the way. Yeah, let's see if this helps. No, it's not really helping. Let's get a shield going. There we go. See what I mean though with this hero, with these tanks? Like they're just ridiculous. Like this is the only thing that stops us from beating things is just this. Like there's very few other things that really matter. I'm not even trying right now because there's no point. But this is why I said attack is going to be important. And why heroes that can do a ton of damage is probably going to be your best bet at this point. So yeah, now that we're moving into the end of very hard, this is why I said we're going to start refreshing our team, bringing in new heroes, trying to do some new things. And possibly, like I said, Orc Swordsman, I think, is someone that I would consider putting on the team as a damage dealer just to kind of do a bunch of damage. And by putting on, I think I have him in a god that's pretty good. Which guy was it? Is it? I don't know which ones I have. It's like Thor, Odin, one of the two. One of the two is on Orc Swordsman. It's the one that does a ton of damage and stuns, I think. I don't remember. We'll look. But yeah, he does 25% more damage. So yeah, this is the only reason usually we lose is just because you can't do enough damage. So we need to get more damage. more damage, and then we'll move forward here. But this is honestly how every single chapter is going to go from you, unless you have like an insane team, and you're going to get to basically stage 8 is almost in almost every single area. So here we go, stage 5. Let's look here. Yeah, stage 5 was this one. Literally, stage 8 is the tank level. So there you go. This one was tough, and then you come back here, and stage 8 actually wasn't too bad. It's the guy that jumps around. He was more. You need more HP and defense for him, but he does have a reasonable amount of HP, but he wasn't that bad. Cemetery Gates, yeah, same thing. You got the skeleton guy here in stage 9 who's a jerk. This guy was kind of a jerk also just because he can revive. And then, so it takes twice as long. And then in here, same thing. Nope, 8 is, here we go, stage 9 with the little monkey guy who's a tank and just throws his little friend who kills everyone. Yeah, he's really fun too. And then you got right here, you got your tank, my tank, my exact tank here that does a ton of reviving. I mean, not reviving, of HP restore. So he's kind of a pain in the ass. But that's where we're at in campaign. And arena, like I said, we're moving along. Expedition is now moving up pretty high. We're at a level 11. I think I get like 40K from one quick expedition, which is very nice. So it's a good little boost. What I'm noticing is that you're going to start seeing a lot more upgrades. Not upgrades. You're going to see a lot more gold incoming when you're at the point that I'm at. The maze is a lot. We have a lot there. And campaign farming has become more lucrative, so that's good. We get more pieces, Actually, let's go into summon. I might even have summons. I haven't looked. Let me see. No, we don't. I was like, I thought I had another 10 pull that I didn't use. God summons. Yeah. Either way, you can get Zeus. I want Zeus. I can't wait to get Zeus. Let's get out of here. But yeah, I mean, as far as what to do here, like I said, I'm not struggling. I'm literally just leveling. So right now, I know that I need, I mean, look at this. I know I need earrings here. I know I would prefer something better here, but whatever. Earrings and necklace we need for her. We need to get her. We need to get her up to 5-star. We need to get him up to 5-star so he doesn't die. She just got built, so now she's at 3-star. But there you go, just to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at as far as experience versus legendaries and other heroes. This was a rare hero that was 5-star level 42. Okay, and that is what all that experience got me. It got me a level 3, sorry, a 3-star level 24 divine priest. So this is why I was saying the early game is a little bit better for building up your rare heroes, because you're still going to progress. You're still going to get through things. But now I've got heroes that basically, like I said, I'm going to start building them one at a time, getting them in. And as I use them, I may reset someone, or I might just keep them and build the other ones to the side. Like this guy, I'm going to build on the side. I'm not going to reset one of my heroes for Orc Swordsman, but I am going to rebuild him, all right, and get him up. Once we start farming, we'll start farming everybody up and leveling them, and then eventually we'll get to the point where everybody's going to have their awakenings, and we'll start working our way into more attack damage. And whichever heroes work the best, that's the ones we will kind of smush together into a team. I don't want to get too crazy doing resets and switching heroes and all this other crap, because it may end up affecting the team that I currently have. So we don't want to mess with that. We do have him in Thor, so he has what, crit? Yeah, crit rate. He's got attack, and he's got, what is this? He imbues the enchanted hero's basic attacks with thunder and lightning. Hit enemies have a 10% chance to get stunned. That's crazy. So it's really good for arena, I would assume, which is why a lot of people would use him. So Thor seems to be a pretty good combo, because you could literally run to the back and stun them a lot, while the rest of your team kind of handles the front. So stupid heroes like that monster guy that likes to kill everyone I just talked about, yeah, this would be a good option combo for that. There's also Odin, who is what? He is undead, and he's more attack, right? Crit resistance, and when a hero dies, summons 8 crows of Odin. I mean, yeah, that's nice. They destruct. He actually summons, that's what is the storm. So whatever. Odin's okay. He's not terrible. I don't love him. Balder is pretty cool. Like I said, he does increase defense and resistance of all allies by 2,200 for 15 seconds, which is very nice for not dying. If you need it for like right when you get into a fight where there's a ton of things attacking you. Crit resist is up by 20%, and upon taking crit damage, creates a barrier. So that's actually really good for a healer. So she'll keep burying up. So when you get that assassin that comes back to the back row, basically Balder's going to have it where she's going to keep, if their crit is high, it's just going to make her keep getting a barrier, which is nice. And then, yeah, we've got Poseidon. So Poseidon is an Orc hero, attack of Orc heroes, accuracy, and a barrier. So what we may end up doing is switching to another Orc. All right. So what I'm thinking is, I don't really know if I want to use. I haven't heard much about Orc Hunter, but her skills seem pretty good. She does have stuns, and she does have some other things that are pretty cool. So I may end up just switching into her. I don't know yet. I want to try to build a team with two affinities, maybe. It's possible I may say screw it and just do 3 and not care about that, but we'll see how it goes. Either way, I'm not struggling, and just leveling has been more than enough for us to get through. And as you can see, leveling up our account is helping us. We have 71 versus, I think I had, like I said, 20 or 30 energy that I get every day. So now I'm already getting more than double the energy every day to kind of level up and get things. And if I do decide, look at this, if I decided that I don't like Spear Knight, let's just say that happens, okay? Since I've been playing with him and building with him for so long, we're at day 14. Um, and just so you know, in case you were wondering, I'm going to be changing the name of the other one that was actually day 12. I screwed up, so I'm going to be fixing it. Today is actually day 14. Um, but yeah, if I reset this guy right now, it's only going to cost me 240 gems, which is nothing. I'm going to get all of these stones. Look at this, 620, 600,000. That's 1.2 million. I get another 100,000 here, 1.3 million. Look at all this. I get a ton of stuff to build another hero. All right. So when I tell people that this is important and leveling your account is good, it's starting to show its bonus. It's starting to make it a little more obvious that it works. All right. Um, can you still beat things? Yes. I mean, it's how it's going to be. I feel like doing it the other way, I feel like you're going to stall very quickly. This way, I can kind of reinvigorate my account by just bringing in legendaries as I can build them, and whichever ones have the most points to build. So let's look. Hero Fusion. See, I do have some. So I do have the Paladin. I have the Orc guy. I have my human guy. I have her. I have 20 of her stones, and I have 10 of him. So we can easily get these guys at least started on their ascensions, which is good. Now, the other option is I could do something stupid. I'm not going to do it right now, but you could do something like this, and now I have a mythical hero. So I don't want to do that yet. I want to wait. If I didn't have, let me say, Hero Fusion, the ones I want to keep are the Paladin, the Orc, Hunter, the Orc guy. The other three, I'm not sold on. I'm not sold on her. I'm not sold on him, and I'm not sold on her. So one of two things is going to happen. We're either going to pull another legendary, or we're going to finish out, very hard mode and get another legendary from there. And it's going to be something that lets me get a mythical hero, and I'll take that chance to maybe get my hunter. My preferred ones would be the hunter or the other guy. These are my preferred ones. I would like honestly to get Vulcan because he's just awesome and he's one of the best heroes in the game, if not the best hero in the game as far as damage dealer. So yeah, we would like him, and if we don't get him, I would prefer to get her because then I could bring her in and she fits in my team. She's human, and I can finally start building my final form team. I think the final team for human will be possibly Esther, and then Dark Witch, and maybe Viking Princess. I haven't decided yet. It might be one of the other ones that I'm already building. But that's going to be like the final form team. And then once we have our human team, we'll start working into orcs. And then, like I said, so on, so on. There's no rush in this game. I'm not trying to, beat the whole game today. There's plenty of stuff to do. There's plenty of leveling to do. There's plenty of gear to get. Eventually, we are literally just going to be farming for ore just to get gear because that's what we're going to need to do. Campaign. I'm not campaign. Get out of here. Get out of here. Eventually, we are literally just going to go into the maze and be farming this, probably. Like this is more than likely what we're going to be doing because we're going to need those ores to start crafting our accessories. Because right now, ore is the hardest thing to get for me right now. It's just you can only buy a little bit in the shop with the arena or clan coins. There's not much there, and it's just tough to get. And I don't want to. I don't really want to grind up my gear because you do get a ton of gold from that. But that may change too because I don't really need gold as much as I used to, even though you still need it. It's still a lot, but it's not as important because you're getting gold from everything else that you're doing. You're getting rewards. You're getting it from the was it from the fast? Oh, I forgot. I still have Odin. From the fast, what is it? Fast, whatever thing, the exploration thing, whatever it is, where you get gold there every day. Um, so yeah, it's getting better in a sense, but the bosses are still kind of jerks. All right, let's see if we can get attack up. But you'll see what I mean. This is a stage 13 boss, but it's just ridiculous, right? How much HP these guys have. I don't feel like there's any reason these guys need to have this much HP. It's not like it's hard. It's literally just stupid. And this one's not terrible comparatively. Honestly, this would be okay. Like this is an okay boss. Like look at this. I'm about to hit 1 minute to get a 3-star. We do attack up right at the last second. Like this wouldn't be a terrible amount of HP for a boss. And campaign. We're talking about campaign here. We're not talking about a boss that's in like, high-end dungeons. We're talking about a campaign boss that just happens to have way too much HP. So I guess they really are hard checking their players with DPS checks. So just be aware that that is something they're going to do. And then we will end up going into crafting and we will go into equipment materials and we will craft all of these. And eventually we will have enough to forge another ring. We need a ring. I think I don't know if I want to go in order. I would like to just get my final ring so that I know I have everyone's rings, and then I'll probably move into the next one. This one, what do we need to upgrade? So rings. So we actually do have enough for a rare ring. Look at that. Maybe we'll get human. I just need one ring. I don't even care what it is, epic or not. Nope, it's beast. God damn it. God damn it. But you see what I mean? That's probably what we're going to end up having to do. So this, we just need another ring. So ring material. We're going to craft one more of these. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a freaking human ring. It keeps giving me everything else. Oops, accessories, rings. Here we go. All right, guys. Cross your freaking fingers. Craft confirmed. And it's frickin' undead. Thank God it's something I don't need. All right. Well, either way, there you go. So that's where we're at today. That's what we're doing. That's what we're going to be working on. We're trying to get our accessories together, and we're going to be building up our new hero, our new little healer friend, who's adorable. She's as adorable, as effective as she is. And yeah, hopefully you guys are having fun with the game. I really am enjoying this game. There's a lot of fun to be had here, and it's definitely an experience. And it's one of the few games that has taken me literally away from Raid. I don't mean like taking me like I'll play it here and there on my off time when I'm not playing Raid. Like literally when I have a choice, I play this game over Raid. So that's kind of nice. And I go into Raid now. I actually have it on auto right now, just doing my dailies and stuff. So, but yeah, this game has literally taken me out of Raid, and it's very hard to do because I do love Raid. uh, and yeah, that's it for today. If you guys have any questions, things you want to talk about, anything you're interested in going over, I have a feeling this game has a bright future as long as they add some more stuff and don't alienate people by making it so that they can't level their heroes very quickly. But I'm finding that it's very easy to level now, and it's getting a lot better. So I think we're going to be able to once you get to that through that hurdle. I think once you're at probably account level 20, that's about the time where you're going to feel a little less stress, and you're going to be able to kind of farm things up easier. You're going to be able to get gold easier, you're going to experience all that stuff. All right. But like I said, leave your comments. Let me know what teams you've been using. Let me know what heroes you're kind of messing around with. What's a good synergy for you? I'm fine with hearing that. Like I said, my way is not the only way. You can come up with your own. It's fine. And as always, like, share, subscribe. It is great for this channel. It is great for you because then you get this channel bigger, and then I make more videos. See, it's like a win-win win. It's like a win-win-win. All right. So I hope you guys have a great day. This is God's Raid, my first legendary hero. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.